Hello friends, in this video lecture we will discuss about physiology of digestion in various parts of alimentary canal or gut or gastrointestinal tract. So first, what is about physiology of digestion? So this is about the process related with digestion in various body parts of alimentary canal, that is in mouth, in pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine and large intestine. Here in this video lecture we will discuss about digestion in mouth, pharynx, esophagus and stomach. So first, what is digestion? Digestion, as we discussed, this is about breakdown of complex water insoluble food substances into simple water soluble food substances. That is about conversion of polymeric complex food material into monomeric simple food material. Digestion may be of two types, mechanical or physical digestion. This is with the help of teeth as well as muscles of our alimentary canal. So as given here, this is by mastication or chewing. Second is chemical digestion that occurs with the help of enzymes, that also known as biocatalyst. First, this is digestion in mouth or buccal cavity. So buccal cavity is a part of mouth that is covered externally by teeth and internally by pharynx. In buccal cavity there is a number of teeth. In human beings we discussed there are 32 teeth, and by this teeth there is mechanical or physical breakdown of food material, while there is also presence of salivary glands. 3 pairs of salivary glands present in human mouth, that is parotid, sublingual and submandibular or submaxillary. So by these salivary glands there is secretion of saliva that carries mucus along with salivary amylase enzyme. This salivary amylase is responsible for digestion of polysaccharide, that is starch, into maltose, which is a disaccharide. So we can say maltose is like simple sugars that is sweet in taste. That's why when we continuously chew bread or rice for a longer period of time, then this tastes sweet. This is because of conversion of starch into maltose. Maltose is water soluble, sweet in nature, while starch, this is water insoluble and tasteless. This enzymatic reactions occurs in a specific pH, that is 6.8. So this 6.8 pH is optimum for this digestive activities. And here in buccal cavity 30% of our consumed starch is getting digested. The rest starch is getting digested in small intestine. As we discuss here, along with salivary amylase, by salivary gland there is also secretion of mucus. So what is the role of mucus? They help in lubrication as well as attaching food particles in the form of bolus. So what is bolus? This is food mixed with saliva. So this bolus now passes from buccal cavity or mouth to esophagus or food pipe through pharynx by the process deglutition or swallowing. Now digestion in pharynx and esophagus, that also known as food pipe. So there is no digestion in pharynx and esophagus. Why? Because their muscles are very poor, so they will not provide any mechanical pressure, as well as they also lacking any digestive enzyme. They have mucus. This mucus is helpful for moistening as well as passing of food from one side to another side, that is here esophagus to stomach, but there is no digestive activities in case of pharynx as well as esophagus. Now digestion in stomach. So stomach, as we discussed, this is J-shaped structure and carries a number of digestive glands inside. that all considered collectively as gastric glands. They are for secretion of gastric juice. This gastric juice carries mucus, pepsinogen and prorenin, HCl and Cassell's intrinsic factor, gastric lipase, as well as hormone gastrin. So mucus secreted by mucous neck cells, pepsinogen and prorenin secreted by chief peptic or zymogen cells. Same gastric lipase also secreted by the same, while HCl and Cassell's intrinsic factor secreted by oxyntic cells, gastrin hormone secreted by G cells or gastrin cells. There is also enterochromaffin cells or argentaffin cells that are for secretion of histamine and serotonin. So all these are present in stomach and they have their specific role as propepsin or pepsinogen and prorenin. They get converted first into their active form when they comes in contact with hydrochloric acid. So this hydrochloric acid is responsible not only for their activation but also carries a number of functions that we'll discuss later. So first, pepsinogen and prorenin, they activated and causes conversion of proteins into proteases and peptones. Renin secretion occurs only in case of young ones and this is helpful for digestion of milk protein, that is casein, into paracasein. This paracasein further digested by pepsin into peptones. Proteases and peptones, they both are smaller proteins. In case of adult, there is no secretion of renin and the function like milk protein casein digestion is also performed directly by pepsin. Here renin is very important. The spelling is RENNIN. This is digestive enzyme secreted by chief peptic or zymogen cells, while RENIN is a hormone that is secreted by kidney. Next, in digestive juices, there is also presence of gastric lipase that causes digestion of lipid into fatty acids and glycerol. Also, in gastric juice, we discussed there is presence of mucus along with bicarbonates. So this helps in protection of gastric epithelium mucosa. This is the innermost layer of stomach and by the harmful effect of HCl. As we know, HCl, this is very acidic in nature. On pH scale, its value is 1.8. That is very low pH and very strong acidity. So this may cause itching effect. This may cause pore formation in the wall of stomach. So this is mucus and bicarbonate secreted by mucous neck cells is responsible for their protection. So there may be a question like, when human beings or other carnivore animals, when they feeds on meat or flesh, then why this meat and flesh is getting digested while their stomach, their alimentary canal is also made by same meat-like structure, then why there is no digestion of stomach? This is because of mucus. So mucus is always in contact with inner surface of stomach. That's why gastric juice or especially HCl never comes direct in contact with that layer. So this is the reason for no digestion of stomach with respect to meat that is eaten by a particular person. Now about the function of HCl. So these are few functions. First, this causes activation of enzyme as we discussed by chief peptic or zymogen cells of stomach. There is secretion of propepsin and prorenin and these two get converted into pepsin and renin. Then they will be the functional one. HCl also provides acidic medium. The optimum pH which is needed here for functioning of pepsin and renin is 1.8. Roughly we can say 2, that is maintained by HCl. Third, HCl kills harmful pathogenic substance like bacteria or fungus which may enter along with the food. And finally, HCl also helpful in preservation of food from any kind of decomposition. Now about the MCQs related with this video post that will help a little to boost your knowledge what you gain from this video lecture. So just you have to post your answers in the comment section. This is here question number 1. The percentage of starch digested in buccal cavity, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%. Question number 2. What is the pH value of gastric juice? 6.8, 7.8, 1.8 and 8.8. The third and last question. Casal's intrinsic factor is secreted by peptic cells, argentafin cells, oxyntic cells and gastrin cells. Finally, the answers related with the previous video post. So you can check your answers if you replied, or if you not replied till now, then just go see that video and reply first, then check your answers. Thanks for watching. Keep continue with the next coming videos.